Pegg leg? Yeah, and he walks around, he snatches that girl. It's terrifying.
I don't remember it.
You never...
I've seen it. I just don't remember it.
I think that's the scene. Because there was one that fucking always terrified me. I don't know why.
It's horrifying. Like, even as a grown-ass man looking at it, I'm like, this is scaring children to this day.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cats with Tin Hats, the podcast where we have a very loyal listener in Madrid, Spain. Quick shout out to you. Hit us up on our Instagram. We want to know who you are and say a quick thank you for listening. This week we're talking about the movie Paul. This is Oliver.
Wyatt.
And Tucker.
So, before we get into it, like every time, what do you think of it? What are your opinions?
Well, like I told you, it wasn't my... good. You know what? I definitely, before we were watching this, I was like, I haven't seen this movie probably since it first came on DVD, because I was too young to go see it in theaters at the time. And I was like, this movie's kind of shit. Watching again. And then still not going to say it's a fantastic movie, but it's funny. It's funny, good time, laughs, chuckles, the whole 9 yards.
I think I saw it, right around like 2011, I think, this movie, right? Yeah, I saw it right around there. Completely forgot everything about this movie until we decided to pick it, but you know what? It was well done. I think they definitely know their source material, and even when you look at the script, and it's a pretty well put together movie. I liked it. It was all right.
This is probably one of my guilty pleasures movies. I've seen this film too many times, so you can count. Yeah, I think it's just I'm such a big fan of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
that everything they do, I just binge. But one thing to know. This is a Simon Pegg and Nick Frost movie, not an Edgar Wright movie. Two completely different things. I know myself, when I first watched this back in 2011, I thought it was going to be similar to Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, that type of thing. It's not. It's their own thing. They actually came up with the idea of Paul while shooting Shaun of the Dead.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they were rained out one day. They try and just wait to get the shot going. Whilst doing it, Nick Frost, Simon Pegg thought, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea to do this type of movie? The way they pitched it was, this is a love letter to Spielberg.
Yeah.
And after catching wind, Spielberg even lent his voice to this movie. But enough of that. Let's get into the movie. Let's talk about the film, because
it's what we do here, guys.
It's what we do.
No bullshitting. We're serious.
Cut right to the ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey.
Dear God.
I think one thing we should mention first off is this movie is stacked.
Honestly. Yeah, completely forgot. Yeah.
With the cast. I'm just going to go through. This is from appearance, or first bill from appearance. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Jeffrey Tambor, Bobby Lee, Nelson Asensio, David, is it Koechner? David Koechner?
Yeah,
That's right, yeah.
Jesse Plemons, also known as Discount Matt Damon. Seth Rogen as Paul, Jason Bateman, Sigourney Weaver, Bill Hader, Jolo Truglio, or that guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Kristen Wiig, Steven Spielberg, and so many more. I'm not going to finish off, but it's just stacked.
Fucking, what was it? Jamie Lynch, right? Right?
Yeah, Jamie Lynch.
Come on. Can't forget about her.
Yeah,
Jane Lynch.
Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Sue Sylvester.
Yeah.
I don't know why I skipped over her name. I apologize, Jane.
Sue, it's
Jane,
alright.
we know you're listening, and we apologize for that slip up. It will never happen again.
And we
I
will
am
yell
fired
at
after this.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Leave the Pepsi though. Hey Pepsi, what's going on?
So this is Cats with Tin Hats now. With the chunky cats.
The big old meaty boy.
Yeah, you guys feel meaty. Anyways.
That's enough of that bit.
Oliver, please come back. We need you.
Oh, he's back. Yeah, there we go. Scared us. Where'd you go? Disappeared. He's a magician.
It's on the phone of Pepsi.
Oh, sure.
They still don't want to sponsor us.
Hey, you know what, Pepsi? We get it. I wouldn't want to sponsor us either, I guess.
You know what? All of our fans, please go DM Pepsi.
Do
Let
it.
them know.
No, Be like, hey, give these guys.
Charles is doing it right now.
Really?
He's spamming the fuck out of it.
Let's go.
Charles, my fucking
You
boy.
beauty.
You know, Charles, you're a guy. You're a stud. Anyways, back to
the movie.
sort of the beginning of the movie, right? Where they're like Space Con or basically a Comic Con, but
No, it's on the farmland.
We're in Mooncroft, Wyoming in 1947, and it's July.
yeah,
And there's a little girl and her dog.
little puppy. It's one puppy needs to go potty.
Yeah.
Lets
She
her
lets
out.
the dog out and
Dog dies.
the first 10 seconds of this movie, I was watching it and I'm like, oh, Wyatt's out. As soon as the dog
As I was
died.
rewatching, I was like, oh, I forgot about this plot. Oh, why was I going to watch this?
I'm kind of happy. I was sending an email during that scene, so I didn't fully see it. I just saw the spaceship come down, and I'm like, didn't happen. We're good. But then, you know, I knew.
Some of the Grizzlies, we almost walked out because we didn't.
Well, I was straight was gonna walk out of that movie, but you know what? We didn't. Anyways, though.
And then we cut to pretty much them at
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con San Diego, which looks like a blast.
Honestly,
I want to go. I want to go so bad.
Yeah, I want to go after COVID. Like, if they have stuff, I think they have stuff here.
They have like they have like the expo, the fan expo, which is a smaller version. But I want to go to like, the Mother Mall, like San Diego Comic Con one day. I want to spend the money. I want to fucking LARP, dress up as whoever.
Why
get
not?
Super jacked and dress up as like Vegeta or Goku from Dragon Ball Z, spiked up hair, dye it fucking bright yellow, and go.
Why not, dude?
Right?
Yeah, if you're dancing with the devil, you might as well fucking lead.
Exactly.
Right? Screw it. I'm gonna go as
And
I don't know.
besides, we got to know what it's like when we start being panelists.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's just when we first go. First time we go as a panelist. We're at Comic-Con.
And then they're in line to. Oh no, they're looking at stuff first, right?
They're looking at stuff. We get the preamble of the whole sword thing.
Yeah.
He says "fuck that" in Klingon when it's too expensive.
That was fucking awesome. I wonder if you actually learned to speak a little bit Klingon for that though.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of resources online if you want to.
I'm not. No, I don't have no fucking means to speak Klingon. Fuck Star Trek, Star Wars all the way.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Throw it in the comments if you like Star Wars or Star Trek. Hit that like button if you like Star Wars. Comment if you like Star Trek.
I think this movie is a very Star Trek fan based as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So many references, so many fucking lines.
The Vasquez rocks where they're literally
Oh yeah, when they're
doing the fight.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's sick.
But then then they're waiting in line, right?
Or Adam Shadowchild.
Fucking took me a hard second to figure out who he was because I'm like, where have I seen? Like, I saw him. Like, where the fuck have I seen him from? It was pissing me off. I had to look up. Oh yeah, Arrested Development. That's where.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking great.
Oh my god.
I guess there's two guys from Arrested Development then in this, because Jason Bateman as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I laughed my ass off with him, like, oh yeah. No, it's all good. And then he goes like this, alright, see ya. Hits the sanitizer and it's like all played as a joke. In 2011, it's like, oh, look at this guy wearing hand sanitizer. I'm like, holy shit. Like back then it'd be like
They knew.
microban the whole table. Oh my
And then
god.
it's like a tub just.
But I think my favorite line is said right after that moment. He goes, "Did you buy a book?
No.
Then fuck off."
That was fucking funny. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was. And then we go back to the
Hotel room.
and we see.
It's in a row. It reminds me of me and Chris when we were.
I just laugh and they're like, "Yeah, we're grown men." Ding dong, pizza. I'm like, doesn't everybody react that way when the
all the
pizza
time.
comes?
All the time.
It don't matter if you're a grown man or anything.
Yeah,
You're
child
like-
or girl man. And when that fucking pizza man comes, you are the happiest little boy in the world.
and you get a little too excited. You're like, "Oh my god, where's the wallet?"
Right? Yeah, and you get a little stares going on. And it's like, okay, what are we gonna say? Like, oh, hey man, how's it going? Like, you're playing it up way too much for a fucking guy who's probably like, it's 2 a.m. and he wants to go home.
Hi. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hey. That's too
Right?
much. That's way too much. Like we're practicing on the phone. Hey, I was wondering if you wanted a tip. No, way over the line. He might think you want friends.
Right.
Who knows? Either way.
Then after the pizza, we have the first of many gay jokes in this movie, which did honestly take me by surprise. 10 years after this movie's come out, how not okay and how much you kind of have to steal away from that kind of humor.
Oh God, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe 10 years.
Right?
Like, it's insane.
10 years, and people look at it and laugh their ass off. Now,
Yeah. I mean, I still laughed.
oh, I still laughed my ass off. It was funny because again, it was all in. It's all in fucking humor. They weren't being dicks about it.
No, it was like, are they gay or not? But it's...
Right? And, but yeah, fucking that. But anyway, yeah, fucking. Let's start going.
Oh yeah, the first of many gay jokes. I think I was just going to talk about how comedy, it gets dated a lot faster than any other type of movie.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Because what's okay changes overnight now.
Oh,
it feels
absolutely.
like, with stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
And even later in the movie, we have Paul asking, what's Nick Frost's character called? I'm just going to call him Sausage because that's what Simon Pegg calls him.
Was it an Owen, right?
I think it was
Clive.
Clive.
Yeah, that's it.
Who's going, so you and Graham, like... it just gets so aggressive, like, you can't do...
I was like, fuck me. 10 years in 10 years, the shit's changed so much. And you know what? Whatever. Like you said, comedy, sure, like it ages itself a lot when you look back at some of the comedy from, you know.
Well, even last year.
Yeah.
Right?
A lot
How
of
much
that
has changed.
shit. Yeah. But this is where we get to hear their road trip idea, which
I kind of want to
let's go. Like,
I want to do that.
you guys, we have been talking about doing like a YouTube or a Netflix documentary. This is it. Give us a fucking season. Netflix, you just landed in Toronto. We're Canadian creators, baby. Come on. One fucking season. We can do it. One season.
6 episodes.
And it's like fucking Zac Efron and his buddy there who do like the all the shit. We just go tour around UFO sites and maybe get kicked off of Area 51.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Season
hey.
finale, we get shot.
Season finale.
It'll be rated a little fucking, R, because we get shot, and we're good. And Netflix is in Toronto. I think they're
coming here soon.
Coming here in BC, right? I think in Burnaby, I was told they're opening up, I thought, a bunch of studios.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. They're doing like a Canadian. I think it was just announced today.
Canadian hub, right?
It's going to
Toronto, probably.
Going to Toronto.
Yeah, and then they'll probably open a bunch. Probably, I guarantee Alberta will get some too. So fucking.
Hopefully, 3 Canadian creators. All we need a light budget. We're gonna rent a freaking 1980s RV and do it.
Yeah, all the budget hot dogs, and like
Get a bunch of bagels.
Canned ravioli.
Yeah, that's all we need. Like, maybe fucking and some deodorant.
Yeah.
And some toilet paper.
Yeah, and some sprays too, because the undercarriage gets a little rank.
And I'll do the Dove spray because you know what? That'd be girls like women's perfume or women's spray, but it smells fantastic. So
I don't know what spray I'd bring.
I'm going Old Spice.
Old Spice?
Yeah.
Old Spice by Dove.
I might do the Old Spice Champion. Or that fucking...
That Dove?
When you sprayed that one time, I was like, it smells like a fucking apple pie or something.
Right? It smells so good. And like, who's gonna make fun? And who's gonna make fun of you? It's like, oh, you smell like, I smell good. You're gonna make fun of me because I'm smelling like a fucking treat.
Nice. You smell like a freaking. You smell like cake.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Sick as
I smell like a hug. It's like, well, Oliver smells like a guy who, is just fucking successful. I smell like a hug. He smells like didn't mean it that way. Sorry.
I thought you were just gonna say that Oliver smells like a guy who's a sexist.
Yes. I thought sexist, racist was coming my way
Sure.
or something like that.
No.
Hey, Old Spice sponsor the podcast.
He smells like a guy in ivory tower looking down with a fucking cigar in his mouth. I just smell like a hug. Now, both very solid choices. But yeah, anyways, back to...
they're planning the road trip.
Yeah, they're planning the road trip, and they started in California, right? And then they're making their way to
the first
the mailbox
Nevada,
first, right? Yeah.
which I just want to point out, geographically speaking, the route they took doesn't make sense.
No.
Because once you're... Because I think the extraterrestrial highway sign, that was after the Little Lady Inn when they were leaving, and then they get to the black mailbox. The Little Lady Inn and the black mailbox are right next to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you could drive a little bit, don't you?
It's like a 2-minute drive. If
Oh, so it's like not...
If you want to get to the extraterrestrial highway,
yeah,
you have to drive right out that area.
What is the black mailbox? Like, what is that?
It's like the... Instead of having a sign saying, hey, Area 51 this way, that's what it is.
It's where they get their mail.
because I've heard that. That's where the aliens leave all the pots for.
Yeah.
And they put the little flag up. They're like, hey, asshole, you're some freaking whatever
Space
it is.
orbs.
Yeah.
We made contact. Bam.
Here's some space coupons. There you go, space dominoes for you. $15 for 2 pizzas. How about that? Oh my god, pizza! And then we end up, they're back coming out of their hotel room, and this is where we see Bobby
Lee, yeah.
Who's dropping off.
Oh, yeah.
The yellow fucking little
yellow, like, Hyundai Element, and he's like he just gives them all change. And he's like,
fuck you, you wimps!
Oh no, it's
Fuck,
so
that was
funny.
fucking great. Yeah.
And I just look at this RV coming by, I'm like, fine, that is pretty sick. Like, the boy, Netflix, again, come on, dude. Give us that deal. We will... Guys, leave a like and a comment if you would watch our show. Actually, leave a subscribe, too. Leave a download if you're listening.
Just leave anything. Money,
Yeah,
wallets.
exactly.
Blood type,
Credit card information.
SIM card, whatever.
We're not opposed to that.
No. Well, we encourage it.
All we're asking is you don't leave a dislike or a mean comment.
And if you leave a mean comment, you're gonna break a baby's heart. Mine.
Babies.
Do you want to break this baby's face? I know the baby looks pretty fucking ugly with the fucking facial hair and, you know, whatnot, but, you know, I'm a nice guy. That's what they say when you're ugly. You're nice. Nice guy. It's me. I'm a nice guy. I'm a quiet, nice guy.
Yeah. Guess what? He's the nice guy. And I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
Billy. Sport podcast.
Quick side tangent. Have you heard about the new trend in attractive ugly?
What?
It's the way people describe guys like Adam Driver and that. It's like they're not the classic handsome, they're like ugly handsome.
So there's a chance for me. Come on,
Dude.
Anyway, they start the road trip, they're in the RV. They're driving.
We get to our first stop, or I guess after we get to the Vasquez Rocks where they're playing out the Star Trek scene
with
like the
Kirk, right?
Yeah.
And what's the fucking thing called?
I don't watch Star Trek.
The fucking like alligator looking thing.
Like this, you know what this reminded me of? When he like smacks him on both sides of the head. It reminded me of freaking the King of Comedy when he walks into the office and the guy just
The way he's like grabbing his neck and just licking it.
Oh, it reminded me of that for some reason. But a cool fact about the Rocks, like they're huge filming locations. I know Greta Van Fleet did a music video there. There's been tons of movies from there, but one that's really cool to me is like the OG Dracula, Todd Browning, like Bela Lugosi Dracula was filmed there.
Really?
Yeah, it was so. The beginning when they're going up the hill, and you can see it's like it almost looks like it's all like matte painting almost.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was filmed there, and then the paintings were there. I guess I was watching a guy on YouTube talk about it.
Watch that now.
Don't know for sure if that's true, but I gotta rewatch the video before. Well, maybe we'll talk about that later. I don't know. But they end up going to, after that's all done, they end up going to the cafe.
The Little Alien.
I want to go to this cafe so bad.
Don't eat the food.
No?
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, no, I mean the food. If I'm going there, I mean the food.
The fries are fine.
I'm having the greasiest fucking...
It's not greasy, though. It's just thick.
I'm having the thickest pancakes.
My question is, right, on St. Paddy's Day, do they have green beer but call it like alien beer?
Alien blood.
Alien blood. fruit with my alien fingers, and they're chicken fingers, but the batter's just dyed green. Alien fingers and alien blood to wash them
But you get
down.
the shots called like the alien brain hemorrhage.
What's that?
I'm gonna Google it quickly.
Netflix, give us the op, dude.
Yeah.
It's basically you have to get it the dairy curdled.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I drank a curdled drink once. I'm never doing it again.
Netflix, no, we're not going in.
Oh, no liquor. Yeah.
We could do it.
Oh, I'm not. That's fucking gross.
Hey, Little Alien, sponsor the podcast.
That looks like mold.
Okay, we're gonna drink one.
Okay.
Right? And then we're gonna puke all over the bar like a chest burster popped out. And people are gonna be like, oh my god, aliens. I wanna go to this place so freaking bad.
It is fun. It is fun to go there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wanna go there and then one of the things fly by and it goes like...
Oh, the Shakespeare thing. And then they're all like, oh, it's a Tuesday. Oh, we're like, what?
We have one of the ingredients for the alien brain hemorrhage right here.
Is it fucking blue carousel?
Yeah.
What else do you need?
So it's 2 part peach schnapps, 1 part Bailey's Irish cream, 1 dash of grenadine, and 1 dash of blue curacao.
It's just gonna...
That sounds like fucking Puke City if I'm gonna be honest, but I'm kinda there.
It's gonna be like a syrupy sweet almost.
Okay, yeah, that's a summer drink we'll do. Well, this is what we'll do for one podcast. We'll make all these drinks.
Yeah.
All the
we'll
famous
them.
drinks.
And we'll try them.
Yeah.
There we
That
go.
one and the Aqua Velva.
Aqua Velva. Yeah, there we fucking go. We'll do it in the summertime. Poolside.
In the summertime.
Do
We could do fucking whiskey
That's
sours.
the one.
Too, because of, you know, our
But we gotta drink 8.
Or drink 8.
Eight
And we could
whiskey
also
sours.
do, I guess it'd be a Bloody Mary. That's what Brad Pitt had to get in there.
Yeah.
I'll puke off a Bloody Mary before I puke off a brain hemorrhage.
I'll have the Bloody Mary. So we're at the diner, right?
We're at the Little Alien.
We're at the little alien diner. And,
They're talking alien stuff to Jane Lynch.
yeah, and then they're bad. They're buying the sticker, right?
Yeah.
It's like Alien on board, and what was the other one? Like, fuck, what's the other sticker? It doesn't matter what the other sticker
And
was.
again, the malt shake.
The malt shake,
Yeah.
and then fucking
What was it? Watch the Skies.
was yeah.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Nick Frost leaves to go to the bathroom or whatever, right?
Oh yeah, and it's aliens, women.
Yeah, yeah. and then that's when fucking fucking
I call him Landry and
Matt Damon.
walk in, and then they make a joke, whatever, and then Simon Pegg.
David Koechner and Jesse Plemons.
Yeah, they walk
Jesse
in.
Plemons. That might be him. Landry from
Yeah.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, and then I forget what they say, but then yeah, Simon Pegg starts to like just laughs.
Yeah.
And then he's looking pissed. And then there's a lot of... Then they go straight to more gay slurs.
Straight to gay jokes.
Straight to gay jokes. But you're right, because Jane Lynch saved the day. Told him to sit the fuck down, sit down, they'll get a beer, and then that's when they left. And then...
Honestly, probably best bartender in like movies. Like, she's there to humor them.
Yeah.
But there to like do the job as well. And protect them as well. It's like, all around... They better have tipped her a good deal.
Well, they probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're back, and then they're driving again. Are they driving to...
The black mailbox.
The black mailbox.
Which is white.
Yeah.
Which I think is real life, too, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a white mailbox.
On their way out, they trash their truck.
Yeah, they...
Which we later learn is called the Fuckmobile. That's what they
Yeah.
call their truck, ladies and gentlemen. The Fuckmobile. That's what they call it. And then where are they heading out to?
to the mailbox, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and then they're driving back to... Or driving from the diner to the black mailbox,
Yeah.
whatever, right? And then that's when...
Then like they leave at night.
Yeah, they leave at nighttime, right? And then that's when they fucking...
See a car explode right in front
Yeah,
of
so
them.
they think it's following them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's nobody. Then just like swerves into the ditch and it explodes. And then they go check it out. And that's when Paul comes aboard.
Yeah.
Voiced by Seth Rogen.
Totally forgot that Seth Rogen played Paul.
Yeah.
Totally forgot.
That was the only thing I remembered was just those three.
Yeah.
I didn't remember that at all. I just
Fair
remember
enough.
I remember the cover where they're all looking up.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I remember.
It's all good. And then, yeah, because then fucking Nick Frost faints, right?
Yeah.
Bring him in and he pissed himself.
Pissed himself.
I just love how it's like... just love how like whatever. Like, forget. I'm gonna just kind of speed up that scene where like first time Peg and his alien and Paul are talking. You know, yada yada yada. They go into the fucking RV. And they're talking about fucking like pistachios. It's like, yeah, you don't open the. Yeah, you don't eat the ones with the shells are rolling. No, those are mussels. Are you sure? Yeah, no, I think those are mussels. But then Nick Frost starts choking him and then says something Klingon. So no, he's friendly. He's a friendly. It's a fucking Klingon. You fucking dark.
You fucking neurotic nerd.
Yeah, you neurotic nerd. Don't know why I thought that was just the fucking funniest fucking thing.
Oh my god.
It's just so stupid, and it was just like
I just love how it's just like an honest to god conversation with a fucking extraterrestrial in your passenger seat. Like, yeah, pistachios. I hate those ones that are hard to open. Yeah, I just open them with my teeth though. It's fine.
Oh, you're not supposed to do that. I supposed to wait. Those are muscles. No, I don't think so.
But like the best thing I think about that is that's not improv. They had to script that because you got Seth Rogen in the booth coming to play it on there. It's like it felt like improv lines.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then,
I guess to how genuine it felt improv.
Yeah.
And then we get like the great where they put the sticker on and then they rip it.
Yeah, they rip it off.
Get the alien on board.
Wasn't that after they got the? Was it the check?
No, that was right after they picked him up.
Right after they picked him up. Oh, okay.
And then we meet Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Completely forgot was in this movie.
Yeah.
Lorenzo Zoil.
Yeah, Lorenzo Zoil.
Saw him and I was like, I saw with the shoes, and then I heard the voice. I'm like, oh my god, that's Sigourney Weaver, is it not?
It took me a hot set. It took me like a while. I'm like, she sounds familiar. What? Who is this? Because I thought it was Jane Lynch for a second. I'm like, no, it's not her. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
so I got two quick facts about this. So when they say Lorenzo's oil at the end, like obviously referencing something, what they were referencing was a movie called Lorenzo's Oil, where it's a family find a cure for their for a kid who was basically dying.
Uh-huh.
It's a random movie from 1992, most obscure reference I think I've ever heard.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. And second fun fact is that
Jason Bateman was the child.
No, Sigourney Weaver, her character was originally supposed to be a dude, played by a guy.
Really?
So just like in Alien, they gender swapped it for Sigourney Weaver.
Hey, you know what? I'm fucking okay with it.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte's in it.
Susan Sarandon, Peter Ustinov. He's got mediocre reviews. Actually, no, pretty good reviews. I take that back. Lorenzo's Oil.
Now I gotta watch it just to see what it's all about. Nick Nolte.
Yeah. Anyway, so he.
Stop, right? We're at.
Or he. The first bit where he tastes the piss.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh
just
my
kneels
god.
down, you just see.
Oh my god.
The first time I watched this back in 2011, I didn't get that. I didn't get what he was tasting. I was like, what's he tasting? Why is he... is he just okay. Never picked up that it was the piss. Yeah.
That's all good.
Graphic stuff.
Should just talk with Bill Hader and Joe Lotaningo or whatever.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Oh my god.
The Boyle.
Yeah.
Let's call him Boyle.
Let's just call him Boyle.
And they're making fucking... They're like, oh my god, I can't believe the alien's making bagels in the back. What if he probes us?
Yeah.
And he comes
They
out,
got one.
and he's like, you guys want a bagel? And he's like, why does everybody think that we probe people? What am I gonna do? Take your farts? I'm dead. I'm a freaking 5-year-old child when it comes to fart jokes. I will laugh my ass off, no problem, and that had me rolling on the floor. Just like when fucking Bateman, they're doing the search, and he's like, find these pissy nerds. I freaking just started laughing my ass off. But
even you had them off the traffic stop, they're just like, your dick is gone.
Yeah. Well, your bone's gone or whatever fucking he says.
oh my god.
But then we also get another joke that I'm like, it grows the more they say it, where it's like, you met Adam Shadowchild? He's right with this, this, and this. I think it's 3 times that joke comes up and it just gets funnier, even though it's dumber each time.
It's like the same joke as the alien with 3 tits in the
Yeah.
Like 3 tits, fucking awesome.
it happens like probably over 5 times in this movie, and it's freaking hilarious. But I mean, this is where we get like the famous scene from this movie where he brings the bird back to life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just to eat it.
Just to eat it. I was gonna eat a dead bird.
Also in that, when they're traveling, one thing that I never thought of doing until this movie is going to a time zone change. Just
and then jumping
between.
I don't know.
traveling.
I thought it was so funny. It's like fast traveling. It's like, I don't know why I thought that was fucking funny. It was just a stupid thing of the 3 people jumping.
I want to do it.
An inch, like boom, boom.
I want to do it.
It's like 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It's like, shit. In my head, it's like, well, will your phone also be like switching at the same time with it? Especially now? Probably
Just
not.
break your phone.
Yeah, just fucking.
I want to go stand on where like the only place where 4 states connect or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go there too and just lie down on it.
Yeah, where then you can be, you're technically in 4 states at one time.
Yeah, it's so sick.
I found that out on Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
I think it was a Simpsons movie.
Can play spin the bottle there. Wherever the bottle lands, that's where you have to get drunk.
That'd be cool. Netflix. I don't know if Netflix is gonna. Oscar's like,
Crave, HBO, Shudder,
YouTube,
Triller,
Tubi.
Tubi.
What was that other one that?
Oh, the one that didn't fucking survive?
Quibi.
Come back for us. Don't, but do.
Mixed signals.
Mixed signals. And then is this when they get to the RV? Like the no, because then there's something else, isn't there? Don't they meet up?
Clive gets tired.
Yeah.
And then Graham goes over and goes, "You're right, sausage. Don't call me that." And then they pull into the.
Is it that, or do they go to the gas station first?
Oh no, it's a gas station
right?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the state trooper's like, "I heard England doesn't have any guns. How do you shoot people?" We don't.
We try not to.
We try not to. It's like freaking out.
Classic American trope, making fun of Americans. One thing this road trip movie is missing, though, you're road tripping across the US, there isn't a joke about the KKK.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a classic road trip trope in like US films. For like stoner comedies.
Depending on probably, I think the areas you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that, again, I don't know if that area is very much KKK territory. I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
No.
Oh, there was one there that were very obscure. Probably could have been at the bar. Probably no.
Yeah, honestly.
I think there was fucking 2 of them sitting at the bar who walked in after getting out of their fuckmobile or whatever they call it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then they get to the RV.
Yeah, they go to the RV, and then that's when they meet Christina Wigg, right?
Kristen Wiig.
And then they, close the door.
And then you get the whole devout Christianity
and her dad is played by none other than Arthur Lee Allen himself from frickin' Zodiac. I was laughing.
Right?
Is that him?
Right, that was
him. Is that him? And I'm like, oh my god, it's Arthur Lee Allen from Zodiac.
Yeah.
He's you know what? He's solid in this movie too.
Oh, he's fucking funny.
He's a fucking asshole in this movie, but.
It's like, oh, you're from England. I really want to go. You should go. Oh, okay. No. You should go there.
Yeah. Oh, we skipped over. So they cut back to 1980. They're talking.
Oh,
he's like,
shit, yeah.
I pretty much like anything that you know about aliens. I told them all that. So this is where Steven Spielberg, Paul's sitting there. He's like, do you know anything about cellular waves or whatever it is? And he's like, no, this is great. This is great. I'm like, oh my god. It's hilarious. And then they're walking out, and they were talking. And they're like, "Yeah, we got a real like molder after us." He's like, "I created that character too." I'm like, "Oh my god!" You can tell that everybody in the writing of this movie and the creation really did like fall in love with those extraterrestrial alien movies, right? The stereotypical ones, but
it's also a great theory with that. If we did make contact, that they just drip feed all the information, so we're not as surprised when it's eventually revealed.
Maybe.
Yeah. Honestly, it's not a bad idea.
Makes sense.
Maybe they're all just holding their breath, so they're invisible. Maybe they're fucking ones right here, butt ass naked. Who knows?
Anyone want a bagel? No.
Oh my god, guys! If we could turn the camera around. my God, what's your name? It's
Raul.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Raul. It's Raul.
Raul.
It's Peaches. Landed on a cat called Peaches. I'm kind of fucked up.
Oh my God.
So then they're at the Holy Gates RV park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're dancing and chilling out. They're having a good time. And Kristen Wiig's lurking around the corner. She's got one eye and thinks she sees a third pair of legs.
She's lurking.
I was freaking talk about stress. I was like,
All right. So she's find out. Oh my god. And then like 2 weeks later, she finds that one.
next day she's like, who are those?
Who's
that third person
Yeah.
person there? And you're like, what? The way they play awkwardness and like the nerdy has it's to a T in this movie.
Yeah.
It's so
God.
well done.
Right?
Everybody here came out to play. I thought there wasn't a bad performance in this movie.
No. I think also the how she met Paul was also really well executed, having a healthy debate between creationism versus evolution.
He's taking a fat dump in the RV. I ate pistachio shell. It's coming out real rough. I'm like, again, fucking bathroom humor will kill me. I don't care what it is, man. Easy laugh.
So do you think there's more bathroom jokes or gay jokes in this movie?
Oh, gay jokes for sure.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Because also at this point we have Paul talking to Clive going, so you
I'm like, I'm watching this like, holy shit, this would not fly today at all.
No.
Like, you couldn't even walk into a fucking production studio.
Oh god, no.
You couldn't.
You know, you get fucking hung.
Yeah. So we're in the creationist versus evolutionist.
Yep.
And he goes, God created man in his image. Paul comes out, well, how do you explain me?
Fuck, that's great.
Oh my god.
And then they just straight up kidnap her.
Yep.
You have to.
Do you though?
Well, then now you have to.
And then, I mean, what I, like... I don't
Then
know.
he, like, fucking palms her with the information or whatever, right?
When she wakes up.
When she wakes up, and then, oh, do me. Oh, it drains me. And fuck, he does it then. It's like fucking, he's all mad. Fucking Nick Frost for his moment of VHS or VCR so he can watch Star Trek before me. I'll get to use no spoilers.
But as all this is going on, you've got Jason Bateman meeting up with Bill Hader and Boyle
Yeah.
as well, and they've gone now to the gas station. They talk to the cop.
Yeah.
They're now on their way to the RV park. They're closing in.
Yeah.
Closing in big time.
Man, Bateman's so good at playing the straight man and
Oh.
like the comedies, man. He's so funny.
He's also so good at playing the funny dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can be a prick and you still get a laugh out of him.
Yeah.
Honestly. And then Ruth finally opens up to the idea here that like, oh wow, so you're saying that I can
Swear.
do all this stuff and swear and all this stuff, and then we proceed to find out that Paul and Clyde are getting high. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, yeah, Seth Rogen in a movie.
Yeah.
Weed's making it.
There's gonna be a
So,
sweet joke
right?
somewhere there.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's like almost like a montage thing where we're driving through a bunch of places that look awesome.
Oh,
Like,
but
cool.
before that, we also learned that Paul can do the healing on people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he heals her eye, and then we see the effects of it hitting him as well, where he gets the same.
Where they get the cloudy, like
Yeah,
wherever Ivan
glaucoma
goes
type.
away, yeah.
The perfect setup for the end of this movie, honestly. I mean, here's my favorite line when they all wake up. Fuckaroo. That was the best titty farting sleep I've ever had. That's my favorite line out of this entire movie. I don't care what anybody says. Oh my god. So then, is this where they go to the bar?
Yeah, the bar's the next stop they go to.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the bar where they
she wants to call.
Call her dad,
Her
make
dad.
sure he's okay.
He's already there.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, she literally like, he goes to the bathroom. She walks to the phone. Literally fucking a hair away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Calls, and then that's when I think they're sitting in the bar, and then I think they ordered pizza too, and they're like, we gotta go because the fucking two dickheads are trying to rape her, and then
that was like, I was like, holy shit,
right, and then she just fucking straight up fucking nuts them both, just fucking uppercuts the fucking junk, and then I forgot, boom, kicks the other guy in the nuts or whatever, and then a big fight scene happens.
Which I will say, one thing this movie does well, surprisingly, I don't think there's a weak female character. In the sense of being physically weak, whereas our two protagonists are the weakest guys you could ever have.
Oh, exactly, right?
Oh my god.
Which I think is a nice change of pace for a stoner comedy in like 2011.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, we walk into this bar and they're playing the Cantina theme from Star Wars, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." Like, it's just such like the love of space and everything,
sci-fi and all that nerdy, it's the nerdy fucking shit, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. I actually really like that. There's so much.
Even just the shirts too, like fucking Samuel was wearing like an Invincible shirt, and he's wearing like Star Wars, and all this shit was like all like straight to the nerds, and I'm assuming they are fans of the genre.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You can see it in the stuff they started out with Edgar Wright. The first TV show they did was Spaced, and it's about like nerds hanging out, getting high all the time.
Okay.
I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's 2 seasons, 6 episodes a season. It's a quick watch, but it's hilarious. And then they go into like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz.
Really?
Again, Shaun of the Dead paying homage to horror movies. Hot Fuzz paying homage to all your big action flicks, but it's in a tiny town. And then they splintered off to do this on their own. Whilst Edgar Wright was doing Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Scott Pilgrim was filmed in Toronto.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
But then we have the most badass line from Paul coming up when the two hillbilly types with the fuckmobile just come chasing up, trying to beat the guys up. Paul kicks open the door. Hey, fuck nuts! It's probing time.
and these two guys are like, oh, and they faint. Oh my god! And then this is where we get the line. After they after they hit the truck or something about, it's at the beginning. Oh, these are the two guys who hit the fuckmobile.
Yeah.
Who names their car the fuckmobile? Who does that?
And then we have
I'm just picturing like a brand new nice Tesla. Yeah, that's the fuckmobile back there. Oh my god, man, it's so stupid.
And then we have Lorenzo Zoil and his goons come up and interview everyone, and it has the best. I've got so many favorite parts of this movie, and I think that's why it's I love it so much. You got Jason Bateman interviewing the guys in the back of the ambulance, going, "Now, did we see anything strange today?" Shaking his head, goes, "No. Are we sure?"
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, he just does a very subtle. Did we notice anything? Are we sure? Like just a shake nod.
Oh shit!
Then they walk away. Then Bill Hader waits a second, gets the picture he picked up of Paul going, "Fuck you." They scream, and he sells this part great. Where he just like goes, "I knew it."
Yeah.
Slams the door on a man on a mission at that point on.
You know what, man? Bill Hader's freaking underrated.
Oh,
as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah,
he's awesome. And he doesn't miss a beat in any of his stuff, man. He's hilarious.
Like he doesn't have your stereotypical leading man looks. However, put him in any role you give him, he kills it.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly, it's kind of unfair. Like,
Even
he's so talented.
Saturday Night Live, he was my favorite.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I just died laughing at everything he did.
Yeah.
Him and Fred Armisen.
Yeah.
Those two guys were hilarious.
I think it was after he left I stopped watching because I was like, I'm bored now.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of SNL cast in this movie, yeah. Or 2, I guess. I don't know. I forget if there's any more, but whatever. I mean, is this when we get to the... Because now we're sitting by the campfire.
Yeah.
And we've just gotten into like a small town. They're sitting by the campfire and...
Yeah, because they're like, only an idiot would stop now. Yeah. So they decide to pull over and
into the
wait out.
RV park.
Into the other RV park, yeah.
That's when we get the campfire and Kristen Wiig trying pot for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Damn. Oh my god. Because what did he say? He stole it?
It's military grade weed that killed Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Bob Dylan's not dead.
Isn't he?
Oh my god.
And then after that they wake up and find out the town's bustling and that they're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, this is where we go to the comic book store, right? And the sword kind of pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you hear me, Keith Nash.
Keith Nash. Let's go, Keith Nash.
The real hero of this movie.
Honestly, saving people's day in the karate gi. I was like, this is freaking badass. This kid.
Oh yeah.
This kid deserves, like, throw him a fucking 20 sheet. At least.
At
Maybe a
least.
50 sheet. Who knows?
Maybe a hundo.
Hey, yeah. You know what? The kid freaking saved your ass. Kicked Jason Bateman in the balls. Didn't he? Or
That was
it
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. Kicked Bill Hader in the balls. Hey, guy who played Keith Nash. Let's go. Let's get you on the podcast here. Beauty.
See if I can find his name quick.
Yeah, maybe we can message him.
Brett Michael Jones.
Brett Michael Jones.
I'm gonna find him on Instagram.
He's only known for Paul. That's the only thing he's been.
I'm gonna get him on Instagram and freaking follow him or something.
There you go, Brett. Got a new follower.
But then we also have Boyle in the comic book store going, little spaceman balls, and just tries to undress Paul.
Yeah.
Space.
Such a weird fucking. Oh, it's fucking
Like, would
great.
you do that if you go to a comic store? You see a lifelike alien and wonder if you've got junk?
No, I wouldn't. Not at all.
No.
Would you?
No.
So stupid. Him and Bill Hader are like the perfect duo in this movie because he's one of my favorite parts of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh,
Every
for
time
sure.
I watch it, my favorite episodes are when freaking Andy Samberg and
Boyle.
freaking Doug Judy.
Oh, Doug Judy.
Those are my favorite episodes, but Boyle is probably my favorite part of that show because he makes me laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
And he doesn't fail in this movie.
No.
He's hilarious.
And then we gotta get the RV coming in to save the day to quickly hop on.
Yeah.
Bill Hader is now he now knows 100% there's an alien.
Yeah.
He's just gonna storm the gate, confront Jason Bateman. Hey, I want to be part. Jason Bateman's out moving the muscle, gun to the neck, goes, just get in your little car, just drive down the road, and forget what you've seen. Okay.
Okay. That facade cracks fairly quickly when the gun is pulled, and I'm like, yeah, that's me too. What are we doing? Oh.
Yeah.
But
and then we get a nice little car chase going on because the dad comes into the picture as well.
Yeah.
He finds him, and then during this car chase between the dad and Bill Hader is my favorite line, or my favorite exchange of this whole movie. He goes, "Sir, step down. What are you doing here?" "I'm on a mission from God." "Well, tell him you failed." Bang.
and that's the part right there, man. I'm trying to think of what comes next.
So no, I'm wrong.
No, it's right. Don't go to the
Because they go to the
don't they go
farmhouse
to
first.
Tara's?
The farmhouse first,
Yeah,
right?
they go to the farmhouse first.
Yeah.
I just wanted to speak that.
That's all right.
Because I like it so much.
That's right. They could go to the farmhouse. Yeah, they go to the farmhouse and then rekindle.
Got to apologize for killing the dog.
Apologize for killing the dog.
It'd be a very touching scene between him and Tara.
Yeah, gives her teddy bear back.
Mm-hmm. And right here is, I think it's like the best thing I've seen with filmmaking, in a sense of like, drop something, and let the audience know that it's happening. It's classic, like Alfred Hitchcock. Show the audience what's happening, and it builds suspense. She goes to make the tea, turns on the gas stove, and we don't see her light it. So as the audience, we're going, shit, because Alfred Hitchcock always said two people sitting at the chair in the chairs at the table isn't scary. But if you pan that camera down and under the table, you see the bomb and the time code. Automatically, that scene is now heightened. Yeah. There's more stakes to that scene, right? So that's how I thought of this scene. I thought it was really well done because the whole time you're watching this, you're like, all right, what? Whoa, when's it gonna blow, dude?
And then you hear knock, knock, knock. Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul jumps on, zaps him with some sort of mind power. I don't know what that was.
Mine's that.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Mind free.
Chris Angel though.
Mind free.
Oh yeah.
Over the Luxor or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's a Luxor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
Chris
pyramid
Angel.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so.
Fucking Chris Angel.
Why? You better watch out, man. He might put a spell on.
Ooh.
I put him. Stop the thing you do.
No, it's all good. So yeah.
Were we talking to you and Chris about
Yeah.
Chris Angel? Okay, so
Yeah, during the UFC event.
yeah, that was it.
But then, yeah, so we're at the farmhouse. And then, yeah, everyone basically shows up.
Yeah, just storming the gate,
Yeah,
gas canisters in, gassing them out.
Yeah.
Boyle goes in,
Goes in and shoots,
shoots him, and then
blows up the fucking house.
yeah.
Just like that, he was out of this movie.
He's still in it though.
At the end, right?
Yeah.
Is that him at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I thought.
Really? Where?
At the credits, we'll go into it.
Yeah.
We'll go into it. I don't want to jump again. I'm pretty sure it was
we'll
him.
do it.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end or something.
Yeah, yeah. So then they're flying, and that's when it's
Yeah.
the chase scene, and then
You do also have Kristen Wiig's dad falling down and wait, my dad. Simon Pegg running off. No, come back. He gets him. Oh, he's okay. Just continues running
Turns
back.
around. Ah! Oh my god.
Then we have the car chase.
yeah,
Yeah. And this is where I think, if I'm being right, this is also after that part. We have Bill Hader chasing after them and pulling out the gun.
yeah.
And here's where we get another Spielberg quote: "Smile, you son of a," and then he goes to shoot, gets hit off, and falls off the bridge. And I'm like, now is that two, or am I looking too far in? Because it could be Jaws and Duel.
You're probably not looking too far in, to be honest, because again, they did say this is a love letter to Spielberg.
Mm-hmm. You could do a Room 237 on this movie about
With the
all
amount of
aliens.
with the amount of references that are in this.
Honestly, like you could do a deep dive into this. Like,
Because just after that, when you got Jason Bateman talking to Sigourney Weaver, he does a Star Wars reference where he shoots the thing on that boring conversation anyway and drives off.
Yeah.
yeah. And there's another one here, the Scream. The
the stereotypical.
The Wilhelm scream,
Yeah.
Bill Hader's falling to his death.
Yeah.
which is another callback because I think it was used in Star Wars too. Like
Yeah.
Star Wars, Indiana Jones.
It's
all that
everything.
It's everything.
I think it's the most used screen.
Sound
right?
effect.
Sound effect, right?
previous episode, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing Bounty Law.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tarzan, I think.
Yeah.
Any fall that has anything that has a fall, right? They use that because
Yeah.
that's just
Or
the most
any
iconic.
death.
Or any death is just
Yeah.
the most iconic fucking
Sound in cinema.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
Because it's such a weird scream, too.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, it's fucking bizarre.
Yeah. This is also where we see them go to the fireworks store a bit earlier on, and they grab a firework that's called the Five Tones.
Yeah.
And it's the Close Encounters theme. Cool story. We were talking about this, I think it's last week now, but I was watching Jimmy Fallon, right? Or I think you guys were there too. It might have been when Chris was here and we were watching it, and Higgins pretends like he's on a phone and he does the Five Tones as the ringtone. And Jimmy Fallon looks at him and goes, "Is that Close Encounters of the Third Kind?" I'm like, dude, this is like such a piece of like pop culture that I didn't even know about until we did this movie.
Yeah. After they pick up the firework, we then get another massive reference to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, because the drop-offs or the pickup zone for Paul is fucking Devil's Tower.
Really? I didn't catch that one. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, I don't know how you missed it.
I just wanted you guys to be like, what the fuck? This is where I get fired, or I guess.
You can pick up the 5 notes, but you can't pick up the...
Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And then we have the big showdown at the end.
With Sigourney Weaver, her crew.
Jason Bateman shows up.
Awesome lighting through these trees.
Oh,
while they're
yeah.
running. It's so sick. I was like, oh, okay. We're doing a little bit of... Kind of looked a little bit like Twilight, but that's okay.
A bit of like a Spec Ops mission, like your standard Spec Ops in there. It's revealed, oh no, he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And that we get the same fake out that happens in Close Encounters 2,
Yeah.
the helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? When Dreyfus gets up back where everybody's sitting, and the card game's going on, but I mean,
And Sigourney Weaver reveals herself.
I have the note. I fucking knew it, dude. Another reference, Mork from Ork, right? Another Alien reference. It's like tons of it.
And then showdown. Simon Pegg just straight up punches her in the face. After Clive snaps his sword.
Yeah.
And then I think right here's where Tara goes to shoot him and says, "Get away from her, you bitch."
Yeah.
And like another callback to another Alien movie. I was like, oh my god.
And then, and then the dad shows up, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And then shotgun
Yeah.
straight to Simon Pegg's chest.
I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't remember this. I don't remember it. And I was like, holy shit.
He's just lying there bleeding out. I was like, I really like this shirt.
Oh my god. And then who gets crushed by the UFO?
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver, yeah.
Yeah.
After the healing's done, he goes, "Oh, we finally."
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he heals him, takes everything out of him. We think Paul's dead for a split second.
Yeah.
And then the UFO comes down and when I say crushes, I mean like a frickin' pop can after you're done.
Oh, yeah.
Done. I wanted Dreyfus to come out of this.
That would have been
would've
fucking
been
so
awesome.
bad. I wanted him
That
to come
would've
out
been great.
so
That would
bad.
have been dope.
And you just go, "What are you doing, you turkey?" And I just, please.
That would have been fucking sick.
There's got to be a director's cut somewhere.
That would have been the ultimate Spielberg reference there.
That would have been
Oh, for sure.
so great. I was sitting here like, come on, baby. Just give it to me, movie. Give it to me.
Fuck, that would have been... Oh, that would have been the movie for me. That would have been fucking dope.
Yeah.
And this is also where we get now Paul's going up
Yeah.
into the spaceship. He looks back at Tara and he says, "I'm going to bring you with me. I ruined your life. Now it's time for me to bring you along
Yeah.
and give you another one." And we get another Spielberg reference where he says, I forget what he says, but it's along the lines of roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, that's some Back to the Future.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the line was different. It wasn't
What,
roads.
Paul? It was, I don't have my toothbrush. You don't...
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
where we're going,
you
you
don't need
teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, that was like the same.
Yeah, same...
Like it was like a nod to Spielberg. Yeah.
But I did like the whole him just completely blindsiding her by just walking straight past her as he's saying goodbye. He's saying, "Nah." Oh yeah, you're coming with.
And she's like, hey asshole.
Yeah, hey, you killed my dog. What the fuck?
Over here, asshole, right here.
You killed my dog. You blow up my house. You burn
No,
up my weed.
he didn't blow up.
Like, holy
Yeah,
shit.
the weed. Yeah, the weed.
All the weed went.
This poor woman, if it isn't enough,
Her entire fucking life gone just to be like, huh, just kidding. You're coming with.
with not even a goodbye, what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like, imagine it's like,
Just
all right,
straight cold shoulder.
all right, see you guys later. See you later. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
How about that, huh? And then she's like, dude.
Yeah, it's like,
The fuck?
And
and then it goes to I think the up, right? Or where it goes to the one alien, 3 tits, nice. We're awesome. Yeah.
oh my god.
And then then it shoots up, and then
It's like the slow go up. Goes, yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long. Getting kind of fucking awkward.
that's
All right,
right.
it's going now. Bye.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And then it cuts back into like 2 years later, right? And then they're in
Right back at
San Diego, right? And then you have the whole with all the Princess Leia's and all that shit, and fucking whatever the other fucking bounty hunter, which is Kristen Wiig, and then
Someone who loves you.
and then and it's the same thing. It's fucking first it's what's the guy's name? The fucking dickhead at the beginning.
Oh, Adam Shadow Child.
Whatever he said, right? I forget what the. It's like, did you say where'd you hear that? Oh, I just heard it up, and then fuck him. I told him that.
Oh my god, I freaking love him in this movie. Where it's like, speed up.
Yeah.
He's like sitting there, just like, so I actually helped these guys.
Yeah.
A woman comes by like,
Speed it up.
here you go. And then
And then from there it was like 3, 2, 1. Then when it's showing the crowd, or then there's a quick scene where it's like, hey, I know those guys. I think that's Boyle. He's all burnt. He's all like fucking deformed.
Oh, okay.
It's like a dark shot. You have to kind of like really look because I'm like, who is he? The person I don't know why. I don't know why. Fucking I need to. I don't know the guy's name, but I thought it was like one of like Adam Sandler's. Oh, Nick Swartzen.
Oh,
okay.
I don't know why I thought it was him at first. I'm like, why is he in this? I'm like, oh no, it's not. Okay.
Safe room in freaking Benchwarmers.
Mm-hmm.
Son's bad.
But
scary. Safe room.
it was Boyle. He's all burnt and all. Yeah, they're my friends, or whatever he says. And then that's it. Really, very much. Right, that's the movie. Eh?
And then you get the last shot of the 3 tits.
Yeah.
On pole.
Oh. Yeah.
Just like that, we're out of this movie. This movie is it really was like we were talking the other night and you said it's a really short watch. I'm like, yeah, actually it totally was. I think it's an hour and
49.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like it. Like, I rewatched it today before coming here. I was like, yeah, it's just breeze through it.
Yeah, honestly, it is a really quick watch.
I guess with that, we come to an end of Alien month.
Mm-hmm.
So just a general recap of this past month. What was the favourite film we watched and what was the least favourite?
What were they all again?
Alien.
Yeah, there's Alien.
Fire in the Sky. This one. And
Independence Day and
Close Encounters.
Okay. Oh, shit, that's hard.
Okay. Bad, good, and maybe surprising.
Okay.
Because I got one for surprising.
Oh, same with me. I think for me, surprising was the whatever fucking third kind of the third. Close Encounters is the third kind.
That's my surprise.
That was my surprise. Okay, I think it was for me. Surprise would be Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Good Independence Day because I've never seen it. Fucking solid movie. And also, my friend messaged me like 2 days ago. Was like, yeah, it's on every weekend or every week.
It's on every Sunday.
I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah. My friend said the same thing. It's like, yeah, my parents watch it almost every week. There's nothing else on. Fuck, okay. I just live under a rock. And then for bad, not because it was bad, just I thought it was boring. Was oh my god, the Fire in the Sky. For me,
okay,
tough one.
Still enjoyed it. It was just I thought it was just a slower burn.
Yeah.
But even then, I wouldn't really call it bad.
No, it's. I don't think I could call any of the movies we watched this month bad.
No.
It was just the least enjoyable, I guess.
Just ones that you wouldn't rewatch again.
Yeah.
Or not that it's bad, but just like, okay, I think I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
It was like, hey, I watched it, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I said.
It's like a good homemade meal is put up against 3 Michelin star restaurants is kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For me,
yeah.
Good was obviously Alien. Surprising was Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Bad was Independence Day because I've seen it so many times.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Well, I've seen it like I said, like as a kid growing up, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it fully.
Yeah.
But I've seen parts, like I catch it all the time. Like you said, every week. Because you watch that, Godfather Part 1, and if you stick around for Godfather Part 2, and then if you flip the channel one more, you get Armageddon and freaking Deep Impact, along with Independence Day. Like you get it all.
Fair enough, right?
That's the Sunday special. Yeah, and Twister.
Right.
It's the Sunday package, man. That's the hangover. That's the hangover cure right there.
Fair enough, man. What about yours?
The best for me, it's tied between Independence Day and Close Encounters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one trumps the other one.
Okay.
Just because they're 2 completely different movies.
Yeah.
One's like when it goes bad, and the other one's when it goes right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'd put it Independence Day best, Surprising Close Encounters. I guess I'd go that way.
Okay. Bad.
Bad. Again, it's not a bad movie. It's just slow.
Yeah.
And it's just the Fire in the Sky.
That's right. And exactly.
Although I will say, Fire in the Sky does have my favourite third act out of all of them.
Fair enough.
Because that alien scene is horrifying.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely like that movie.
Yeah,
That's why
I liked
can't
it
say
too.
it's bad.
I just can't say the other ones are worse.
Oh yeah.
But, anyways,
Yeah, that's true.
that was the movie.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this week's podcast and also wraps up Alien Month, where we talked about Paul. We hope you enjoyed it. This has been Oliver.
Wyatt.
And Tucker.
And see you next week.
Whoa! Oh, we're good.
Thanks for watching that video. If you want to hear more movies about conspiracies, hit this button up here to see more videos. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button right here. Now, if you turn on the bell notification, you'll be notified every time we upload a video. That'll be coming out weekly, every week, so you don't want to miss it. Now, if we messed up anything in our discussion, if we got some of the facts wrong, please let us know down in the comments down below. And follow us on social media. We've got our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all linked down below, so give us a follow on there. Hope to see you next time.